Okay, I've just put another layer of clothes on. We decided to go outside today. The weather has actually got a bit better, so I'm coming out the back door, bedroom door. The weather's a lot better, so we've got sunshine today. Let me take that out of the way. We've got sunshine today. It's an okay day. We've had freezing fog for days and days and days, and bitterly cold wind. So I'm going to walk out to the barn now. So on top of my usual 17 items of clothes, I've just put on a jacket, a gilet, 2 pairs of gloves, a hat, another scarf on top of the one I wear indoors, some boot, socks, and my boots. I got out here, I brought out all the peelings and stuff for the putting in the potager compost bin with me, because I always try and do 2 things at once if possible, because it's such a long way round everything here. And I got here and Mark said, oh, I've forgotten these, so I've had to go back in the house, find those. So now we're ready to do a bit of work, and we've got, I think, half of them to do. So we got half up, so we got 15 up, we got the other 15 to do. It's about midday. It's just got warm enough to be out here. While I'm waiting for Mark, I am just starting to clear this area again. This is the bit we didn't get to last summer, so that's the area we cleared for the potager. We grew all our veg across there and had our polytunnel. You can just see the bones of it there. This area I didn't get to, so I'm just trying to clear this of brambles. So I'll just show you where I started. Last time we were out here I started at the path here. I'm just working my way through. So I'm about 4 metres in. And this is my last section. This is the last metre up to the wall of the barn. I'm trying to keep the little plum trees. These are young plum trees. They're very spiny, but I wanted to keep a few here, not too far from the wall, just short ones so that we can actually get fruit off of them. So number 16 has just been put up. So the sequence of events is, here's the panels. I'm going to stand one at the base of the ladder, take off the cardboard corners, protection, and unclip the cables behind it. We're attaching it from a green tether, and I'm going to haul it up there. Yeah. Yeah, good. So let's get this right around, otherwise I'm going to put it up the wrong side of the ladder. Okay, that's hooked on. That's a bit tension. Oh, put over. The cables as it goes over the gutter, make sure they don't get caught. Okay, good.
Okay. Hooked on.
So I'm going to go the other side of the barn. Here's my rope, which will have the solar panel on the other side. So let me just see, get some tension. I've got the tension on the rope, on the green rope, or is it grey? It's grey at this end, green on the other. That's just holding the solar panel in position while he connects all the cabling up. The orange tethers onto the beams of the barn are what are supporting Mark's harness. So should he slip, he won't go very far. And I've had a lesson in the cherry picker to go and scoop him up should he come off the top. Number 17 in place.
Well, there you go. We managed to get all 15 panels up today, so there's a total of 30 up there now. Just need to sort out the cabling and wiring, and that's all done. Good job.
I'm in the dining room, and what I've done is I've scrubbed the doors. So the doors, and also, I think what else in here, there's several pieces like this. This is faux wood finish. So they're wooden doors, but they're of a cheap wood. So Victorian fad was to actually paint them to look the grain of a more expensive wood. So this is painted to look like oak and is most likely a pine or something underneath. But the panelling around the room is a different colour. You can see that's proper panelling, proper hardwood panelling, which continues around the room. And the two doors at that end are also of this faux wood painted on grain, as is this nook. So if I show you a close-up of that, that's all been painted on by hand, and it was cheaper back in the day to have somebody spend weeks and weeks painting wood grain, because this is no mean feat. This is a paint finish which may have as many as 10 layers to it, building up the different shading and then ending up with a nice protective coat. So it's very labour intensive, but cheaper than importing the wood back in the day when labour was cheap. So that door, this door still have to be cleaned off. I've used a fungal cleaner on these doors, given them a good scrub with that, left them overnight, and now they've been oiled, so they've come out pretty well. Other thing I've done in here is I've opened the window shutters on the inside. I've put those across, which expose the area behind the shutters, so it's what they shut into. So I just try and shut that up. I've got a chair in. So this shutter will fold back on itself and go into that gap. And again, it's got faux paint on the other side, so that's another area I've got to clean, because it's covered in a mildew. So that's the recess it folds into. I've painted as far as I can reach with these ladders. I've done 3 so far. I'm just about to start the last recess, so this is what it looks like before it's painted. So I should imagine that's all original, never had any paint on it. That's just plaster work that's been there since the house was built in 1860. So I'm going to paint it to be the same as the others.